What's up everybody? Welcome to another episode of Best Eats Hoi An.
Today we're going to take you to a bunch of locally recommended food spots. From Khao Lao, a Hoi An specialty noodle, to the world's best banh mi according to Anthony Bourdain. We've also even been fortunate enough to feature some local favourite restaurants from friends we've met during our visit.
Can't wait, let's go!
So we're starting the day off at Ambang Market. We've just had a short ride from Ambang Stockhouse. We're here with Kim, our host. This market is where all the locals go to get their fresh produce, from fruits, noodles to fresh fish and meat. You can find it all. So here we've got tuna, mackerel and squid. We're going to pick up a couple slices of that tuna, get some squid too, and Kim's kindly offered to cook it for us back at home. Right now we're heading to Lien Pho, which is a popular local spot.
We're doing things the Vietnamese way this morning and we're starting things right with a bowl of pho. Would this be a common breakfast item, Kim, do you reckon?
Yeah, that's the local people that will have breakfast right at the market. So nice.
We've got some shaved papayas right over here and we've got some basil and we'll shove that into our noodle. Mix it all up. They've already got some slices of raw beef, some spring onions and what looks like peanuts as well. I've never had pho with a papaya before. It adds a sweetness to the flavors of the noodles and the broth. The meat is just delicious, falls apart in your mouth. So tender. This is really good.
Yeah, that's good.
That's got to be the freshest bowl of pho we've ever had, right at the market.
Thank you so much, Kim, for this recommendation and showing around the Sun's market.
Enjoy the noodle, please.
You guys ever see some of these kind of chilies around? I don't recommend just eating it. My mouth is in the world of spicy paste. Apparently you're just meant to put it into your soup. I did not do that. And I'm paying the price.
So we've just wrapped up a market tour with Kim. We're going to jump on our bike, then we're going to head over to Old Town. Do you guys remember that place that we're trying to find in the top things to do in Hoi An episode? Looking for Khao Lao? Well, we're here again. We're going to see if it's open this time. And the dish here that we have is a regional dish to Hoi An. It's Khao Lao. What's really special about this dish is that it can't be replicated anywhere else because the water used to make these noodles can only be found here in Hoi An. We have pork crackling, some veggies, and the special noodles. Got a little bit of everything together. Let's give it a try. So these are quite a dry noodle and they're much firmer than some of the other noodles that we've had here in Vietnam so far. The crackling gives it that really nice texture when you munch it all together. And that pork is quite sweet, very nice, easy to eat too. Super full from that Khao Lao now, but we're going to head over to our next spot to find some banh mi. Let's go.
Right now we're heading over to one of the most famous places to get a banh mi here in Hoi An Old Town, Banh Mi Phu Rong. I can see the line now, it doesn't look too bad, so let's see how long we're going to have to wait.
Went pretty quick. It only took about 15 minutes. We've heard that it can go up to about 2 hours, so I guess it must be our lucky day.
On a scale of 1 to 10, my excitement level for this is definitely a 10. I cannot wait to get into this. Anthony Bourdain said that the best banh mi ever exists in Hoi An at this place, and I'm about to try it. Oh, I can see so much porky goodness in there, a little bit of pate, there's a whole bunch of coriander, spring onions, lettuce. Banh mi is one of my favorite Vietnamese dishes of all time. This thing right here tastes absolutely amazing. As soon as you bite into this bread, you're treated to some hints of a French baguette. It's such a nice smell. And then as soon as you get into the flavors, then you get the Vietnamese hams, the Vietnamese pork, the slightly fatty bits, the slightly lean bits, and then all that pate mixed in with the chili and the fresh herbs. This is an exquisite piece of art right over here.
I got the shrimp and egg banh mi, a little bit different. It's number 9 on the menu. That's really yummy. Those prawns are nice and soft, and then you've got a hit of chili in there. I don't think I managed to reach an egg, unfortunately, but I'll get there. Definitely come check out Phu Rong Banh Mi. It's great for a snack. We've stopped off at Cocoa Box, which is a chain coffee shop here in Vietnam. And what's special here is you can get a coconut iced coffee drink. Give it a try. Wow. It's a really strong coffee. You can definitely taste those coconut flavors. Unfortunately, the power is out today, so it's exceptionally hot. But nothing better than cooling down with a nice cold drink. Peter's getting some practice runs in.
Oh, your grab's here.
Hello. For this next stop, we're heading over by motorbike to Kim's favorite restaurant to get some banh siu. Really excited because that's my favorite Vietnam dish too. We've arrived.
Here is my favorite local restaurant called restaurant, but they will sell the special food is the banh siu. That's very nice in Hoi An. We cook the vegetable first. So very fresh vegetable from the vegetable village.
Now I'm going to grab a piece of banh siu and place it in the wrap.
So the sauce that we make from the tofu, peanut and sesame and some, so it's very nice.
It looks a bit different to the one that we had in Da Nang. Da Nang had a shrimp paste.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Cheers! That's super yummy. I can completely understand why this is Kim's favorite place. That peanut sauce, which is salty, peanutty of course, with that fresh veggie as well. All wrapped in that soft roll. Delicious.
Here, that is the spring roll. Here is the fresh onion and the shrimp.
So much flavor. That little prawn inside just kind of burst.
It's easy, you can make at home because not much ingredient inside. Just shrimp and the fresh onion. That's all, and spring roll, and you can roll and fry in the oil. So that
sounds easy. So I don't know. So now we're also going to try some of that nem lui, and it's basically a grilled pork satay. It's really yummy. It's kind of like a chewy meat paste, and then you've got the veggie surrounding it. Now guys, we hope you enjoyed the spot. We're going to wrap it up now and enjoy a meal together with Kim and her family. Thank you so much again, Kim, for bringing us to your local favorite restaurant.
you're welcome.
If you guys are in Hoi An, make sure you come check out this place again. We'll leave the details in the description below.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, Kim making us the food that we got in the market today.
And now here is some ingredients. That's a squid, and here's some vegetable.
And you're frying the tuna.
Yeah, that's the tuna.
And that is Ken. Hey Ken.
Hi, Kim.
Thank you again, Kim, for these wonderful dishes. If you guys remember earlier in the day at the market, we picked up some fish and some squid. Well, Kim's gone and made us our dinner with it, and after a full day of eating, I think these still smell incredible and can't wait to try them too. So what I have is the tuna. It's got coriander, spring onions, and tomato, plus a bit of chili. Kim, you are the best cook. If you guys come and stay at An Bang Stilt House, you definitely have to try out Kim's cooking. She's incredible. This dish really suits my taste. It's nice and salty. You can taste that little hint of chili. I love corianders too, and that definitely comes through. And that tuna, yum.
Kim stir-fried some vegetables and the squid together, and this smells really citrusy, almost a little bit Thai. I've got a really big bite. The nice citrusy flavors in here from the calamansi just hint the squid really nicely, and the squid itself is super fresh from the markets of course. When you're traveling and you're away from home, you often feel like home cooked meal, you know, like the way that mum would make it. But thankfully we've got Kim who's prepared this amazing meal. I feel so blessed right now. Thank you so much, Kim. This meal is delicious and we cannot wait to jump in and finish this off. And sadly, that's the end of our Best Eats Hoi An episode.
That's right. Every time we go traveling, something that Peter and I really love to do is try out those local cuisines and get recommendations from locals. So that's exactly what we did on this episode, and we encourage everyone to try that too when you're out traveling.
Yeah, and if you've enjoyed this episode and if you enjoyed all our episodes so far, don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button.
It really helps us out. We'll catch you next time.
See ya.
See ya.